Our last demo video that we're doing for DocuSign today is basically what we're calling the day in the life of a DocuSign administrator. What I mean by that is from the user perspective, the power user who's using the applications to get documents signed. So in the case of, let's say that I'm a contract specialist and I'm in charge of getting all the contracts signed by my internal staff and by the vendors who are providing the services or the providers that are providing the services. So when I log into DocuSign, it's very simple because I do have my overview, and it's basically showing the actions that are required by me. So documents that have returned to me that I need to sign, or that others have sent to me that I need to sign. Then I have my waiting for others, and then I have my completed document. So when I look at waiting for others, that gives me a quick and simple dashboard where I can sit there and look at the documents that are out and about for signature. And then I can see, who is the holdup on a particular document, or what the status is. I can nudge them along with reminders. I can go in and view the document. So if I wanted to look at this one, and I have very detailed information with the document as far as, everything along the way and where it's stuck, I can correct it or amend it. I can delete it. And things like that, or I can void the contract. So I have, total control over the document through the routing process. So I could substitute. So if Jen Hillier is not available, I could substitute and route it to someone else on her team to push this along. So there, I can do that. It'll all be documented that I did that, and it'll all be in the document, proof document that's at the end of it as well. So that's, some of the things that I would do on a daily basis. So then I could say if a contracts were expiring soon, because remember that I put a date on them, that there is a set time from the time that I send it out that the quote or the contract is valid. So I could basically sit there and see ones that are about to expire that need to be signed that have not yet been signed and are going to go invalid. So it's not a contract management system, but it will basically allow the contract to be signed before it expires. The completed contracts and things like that. Things that I have to do. So these are, documents that I have to sign. So these are things for me. These are things I'm waiting for others. These are ones that there's been no action on them and they're about to expire or go defunct. So I can jump on those and push those along or reroute them to other people in the organization to get them done. Now the report section is actually really nice because you have a dashboard. So this is actually pretty cool because on the dashboard it'll show you the number of ones that have been sent, completed, ones that were declined, and then you can zoom in. So like if someone refuses to sign your contract or declined it for some reason, you can do that, or ones that you voided. Usually void is because they've declined it or you need to redo it, so you void it, voids that contract, and then you would send another document out for signature. So all of that information is there. Your completion rate, at 66%. This is actually a pretty cool little thing. It shows how quickly this is actually working for you. Again, we're talking about taking something that used to take weeks and months and bringing it down to days, and in some cases even hours to sign. So the productivity gain is huge. And then this will actually show you the volume of documents that are routing through that you're sending out. So you can see your peaks and valleys, which will probably fall around your contractual years or fiscal years. Within your organization. So you have this dashboard, and then beyond that, you have tons of reports. So you have document reports, you have status reports. Here's that velocity report, so you can click on that, bring it up and give you information. You can export it, you can print it, you can save it, and then one of the other really cool features, as you just saw on the previous screen, is that you can actually schedule it. So you could actually take a report like this one and schedule that report, to be sent to you or to other people via email. So you could sit there and have regular management-like reports on the status of contract signings and send them to managers or distribution lists. So totally flexible for the anything that you want to do for reporting inside the application. So you get different reports like this, usage reports, and then custom reports. You can design your own reports as well. So that is all built into the system, and generally speaking, that's a day in the life of a DocuSign contracts person, let's say, for example, using the system. Similar would be for human resources to make sure that the new hire onboarding process is up to date and everything's ready for the person on their start date. Thank you.